We're here at Hardwick Hall Manor Estate. This Mary Queen of Scots stayed here or was kept here. A bit reminds me of Downton Abbey up there. Just kind of the grounds, I guess. We'll see what's around the corner. Well, here we are at the entrance to the Great Hall behind me. These are the gardens to the Great Hall. Imagine needing to keep this upkeep.
Everybody else who lives around would just be there working to play something. Sounds like it, yeah.
That's at Hardwick.
Yes. And
she's quite a famous name.
I mean, have you ever been around Hardwick Court Palace? Yes. It's like
We're in the gardens. Heading on up to the Great House.
these are all fenced off, and the only way to go is straight ahead.
So probably do have to go down
Oh, maybe.
there then. You have to go down there and round then.
Try again.
It's a bit confusing, but yeah.
We're lost in a maze, following the blind. Trying to find the entrance. I'm pretty sure it's up this here drive.
Is this bigger or smaller than the Downton Abbey house? Would you say?
I would say bigger, but what do I know?
I don't know.
We'd have to go see the Downton Abbey house to discover. Yeah, we found the entrance. Imagine living in this place back in the day. See if we can't find our way inside now. Well, we made it inside. Tapestries.
Oh, okay.
Holy smokes. Helmets and shields. Swords and deer head. Chainmail. Bring home a few of these swords for James to go in the safe room. Those would be cool.
went with food.
The stairs to the upstairs. These tapestries. Holy smokes.
Very interesting man,
Could you imagine living here?
what did you do when you left school? Me, yes. I spent 15 years in Royal Air Force.
The upstairs. These are pretty magnificent buildings. One of the rarest surviving pieces of furniture in all of England. Getting back down.
It's lovely to see it, really.
This best lady loved her tapestries. Underneath, basement with the yellow cooking. The cupboard. Lara. This looks like a chapel. It is a chapel. It's like the great dining hall. Piano room. And the bed chamber. Holy smokes. It's like sleeping in this room. It's like cleaning this room.
She was 90.
Shall we go through and have a bit of pot wine?
No, she wasn't. Well, the trust required
Sit in the drawing room.
1960.
Rita Peppa.
What happened was Evelyn moved in here when her husband.
Let's explore up the stairs. Maybe we can find the tower. Oh, that'll go all the way up to the tower, but we can't go up there. These must be the upstairs bedrooms.
Said you of the house, and I thought, so you're going through there, and I thought, oh, we've been down there.
No, we just came back to have a look at this big room.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. Thank you. And it's kept dark because all these windows are covered because these tapestries are hundreds of years old and the sunlight just completely destroys them. So I've been told.
This is a big room here.
This is a big room. We came in here and eaten like it's huge.
Another bedroom. And everything. They used very dark colors for their tapestries, their curtains.
They've got like big windows, but they're covered with these dark
And
shades.
the side grounds.
Years old.
The top of the old.
So many flights of stairs. Oh, you can't actually get out. So that is where we came from over there.
Hey, Columba.
Don't drop your phone.
Hello, it's Joanne and David and Lisa and David, and we just finished a little tour of Hardwick Hall, which is a fabulous old house built in the 1500s, and Lisa will tell you more about it. I'm drinking a delicious elderflower bubbly,
And I've got ginger beer.
and I'm going to have a bite of my first sausage roll of the trip. Here I go.
There's a lot to say about Hardwick Hall, hugely complicated, but a lady called Bess
like
of
that.
Hardwick, Elizabeth her name was, she came from a not so wealthy family and married 4 times, each time successively richer, till she married the Earl of Shrewsbury, who was the richest man in the country. But they lived at this fabulous Chatsworth house, and they fell out because Mary Queen of Scots was there as a prisoner, and he was spending too much time alone with Mary. He kind of kicked Bess out. She came and built her own place here. And we've just been walking around it, looking at all the tapestries, and quite amazing.
So many tapestries.
Yeah, and there's just so much history of people and earls and dukes and people that were involved that it's just too much to say. But there's a beautiful garden, and a herb garden, a kitchen garden, and there's an old house. It's a broken down folly because it was fashionable to have a ruin on your property. You'd go out there and have tea parties and dances and picnics. And yeah, it was really good. It's a lovely day. And we're just going to sit down and have a little drink before we go back to the garden. Last day here, so we have to go to the pub again. And we have to go to Anna's tuck shop and have a cup of tea and a cake. And sit outside. So that's the plan for the rest of the day.
Members of the map, this is your window into it.
That's it. Not quite right.
Heading to the Black Swan pub, and the local church is doing bell ringing practice. I don't know if we can hear it or not.
Every Tuesday night they practice. We're going to go and try to check it out, aren't we, Joanne?
Should we do that now?
Well, remember she said don't go when they're actually ringing? Because I suppose it won't
You can go
answer
in the
the
church.
door.
You
Oh,
can
go
look
in the
up.
church.
You can look up there. You have a room. Just don't go in the tower.
Here's the Black Swan that we're heading to. We're debating whether to go listen to the bells or go get drunk.
Go and have a check out the glass.
No, we're not going to go get drunk. We're just going to have a drink.
Hang on, where's the sound coming from? I thought it was this way.
Resounding off the Black Swan.
Well, why did we do that?
I guess the group decided we're going to the Black Swan. The Black Swan. For a nice pale ale. See you inside. Alright, the Black Swan. Let's see what they got going on tonight. Well, we just got our ale at, what's this called? So we went outside and they're playing Skittles. I wouldn't mind jumping in on this action.
Land on the black mat and then bounce. No, it's not. It's throw it. Here we go.
Now that looks like fun. I'll let you know if I join in or not, but I think there's too many people. So we're going to finish our ale, watch this for a bit, and then head to the Crispin. And the bells are still ringing. Yeah, I'm coming.
Seems to be okay.
Going up the bell tower. Gotta go in the door.
To the end where the rose court is, right next to that, and that house that's got the corner door with the owl on it. The old hairdressers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where the old hairdressers.
Oops, sorry.
You've got your demo here, James.
We'll just ring down the stair all the way.
Look two, trouble's going, and go.
So you can see the short strokes. And wait till the
What is up with Europe and these spiral stairs that are so steep? My goodness gracious. Help my knees. Hoy. At least it's not a long ways down. Hey. And we're out. Yes. I guess this thing is one of the oldest in all of England. A baby christening. It said that the bells have been ringing since 1605. That's been a long time. The guy told me that the bells have been ringing since 1605.
This church.
They don't seem that old.
Yeah. Just mind-boggling.
It's too bad you weren't here on a Sunday.
Really, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are up there. Look at that.
Incredible. Like just things I never knew.
I'm not sure what the flags are for. They might have had a ceremony because there was some anniversary from one of the wars. Whoa! There I am, desecrating a church. That's not good. There's the bell ringers up there. I think that would be a riot. The things we never expected to see. It's been an awesome trip, stem to stern. We're going to be heading out to Heathrow tomorrow, so I don't know if we'll be having a follow-up video, but we'll see. So talk to you in a while.
Well, hey y'all, here we are, our last night in Ashover, and guess what? We're in a pub. Lisa is passing on this one. I passed on the last one, but I am actually having a Guinness, a half
I
pint.
have quite a bit of wine at home.
I also did. Let's try it here.
We've got the bell ringing. Back at the
It's
Christian.
stout, but surprisingly good.
Guinness is good.
After we left the big manor house thing this afternoon, we went back to Lisa's and hung out in the garden, had a drink, visited, then Lisa made us a lovely curry and naan bread and some mango sorbet. Then we took a little walk and we went over to the church, which was built in 1200 and something, or maybe before. And the bell ringers.
First rector thing was 1086.
1086. And they had the names of all the rectors of the church. Just amazing. But they're doing bell ringing practice because it's Tuesday night. And so Lisa, who knows everybody, talked to somebody who's a bell ringer. And so we went for a little visit and a little bell ringing lesson. And we went up to the bell tower, not where the bells are, but where the ringers are, and saw how they rang the bells. And then we kind of wandered around the church a bit. And I guess you'll see a video of that. But yeah, it was amazing. It's been a great day, great trip. and tomorrow we're gonna hang out for a while, and then we are off back to the big city to Heathrow, and we'll be. Oh, we're going to Windsor. Yeah.
Oh, so we might have a follow-up video
We
from
will have, this is
Windsor.
not the last one. So anyhow, yeah, we'll be back. See you soon.
Memories of the map.
And your window to it.